Hello and welcome to the News Radar. Europe is experiencing its worst wildfire season on record, and scientists say climate change has played a major role in fueling the crisis. So far this year, more than 1 million hectares of land have been destroyed by wildfires across the European Union. That's an area roughly half the size of Wales. At least 10 people have died, and tens of thousands have been forced to leave their homes. A new study by the World Weather Attribution Group looked at the fires that tore through Turkey, Greece, and Cyprus, and found clear evidence that climate change intensified the disaster. Researchers say reduced rainfall in the region, down by about 14% over the winter months, left the land much drier than usual. Then came record-breaking heat. In Turkey, temperatures climbed above 122 degrees Fahrenheit, the highest ever recorded in the country. According to the study, extreme heat events like this are now 13 times more likely because of human-driven climate change. When the hot, dry, and windy conditions came together, they created the perfect storm. Scientists found these conditions were made up to 10 times more likely by climate change, and the resulting fires burned over 20% more intensely than they would have otherwise. The impact has been devastating, especially in Spain and Portugal, where nearly half of all burned land was concentrated. Entire villages have been evacuated, farmland destroyed, and emergency services stretched to their limits. The EU Civil Protection Mechanism, a shared European firefighting force, has been called in to support national crews with aircraft and ground teams. But experts warn this may only be the beginning. Without deep cuts in global emissions, extreme fire seasons are expected to become more frequent, more destructive, and increasingly difficult to control. Scientists caution that emergency services, even when working together, could eventually be overwhelmed. The crisis isn't confined to Europe. Canada is currently battling its second worst wildfire season on record, following last year's catastrophic fires. And here in the United States, major blazes are burning along the West Coast, while forecasters say hotter, drier summers are raising the long-term risk of even larger fire outbreaks. Authorities and scientists agree, long-term solutions must focus on reducing greenhouse gas emissions. But in the short term, better land management, such as clearing overgrown fields and creating fire breaks, will be critical in reducing the fuel that feeds these megafires. The message is clear. Wildfires are no longer just seasonal events. They are fast becoming a global crisis, fueled by a warming planet. We will continue to bring you new updates as more information becomes available. Stay with us for the latest updates.